Hey everyone, so today I'm doing a quick tutorial on how I add my ruffles to my circle skirt. It's a very easy process. It's just a few quick tips. So first of all, this is my ruffle. I've already ruffled it using my ruffling foot for my sewing machine, and I go ahead and I press it down. One thing you need to make sure is that your stitch line for your ruffle is about 1/2 inch from the edge, or at least in the outside part of your seam allowance. This allows the fabric to lay down really flat and nicely when you're attaching it. So here I am, I'm just picking a random spot, I'm just clipping it on, and the only thing I want to make sure is the direction of my pleats are headed towards my right. So when I'm sewing, I will be sewing in the right direction, not with my pleats facing in the opposite direction where my foot could get caught on the pleats, and that could cause a problem. So I have my skirt in the bottom, my ruffles on top. The ruffle, you can see the pleat where the direction that it's headed, and I can go ahead and just stitch all the way around. Because they've been nicely ironed and flat, it is really easy to work your way around and not have your skirt get caught underneath. But if it does, it's a quick, easy unstitch and fix situation. Now this step is really important. You want to make sure that your skirt is facing up, and your pleats are upside down or underneath. And this is really important because, like I'm showing you, the skirt has a tendency to pull towards the needle, and what could happen if you're doing it in the opposite direction is that your skirt could go under your foot and accidentally get stitched, and that blade could cut that skirt, and then you really have a problem. Unlike with the sewing machine where you could just unstitch if something happens, this is kind of a no going back type of situation. So it's really important that in this step your pleats are facing down, your skirt is on top, and that you serge all the way around right within that seam allowance. So once you're done, you can see that everything's perfect. My gathering stitch is outside of my seam allowance, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unstitch that gathering stitch. Now one thing, because it is ruffles, I tend to use a really wide gathering stitch just to make sure that I can remove it later on. So it's perfect. They lay down in the right direction, they don't stick up. I really hope this helps. It's really made this process so much easier for me. Thanks. Please like and subscribe.